Hello, welcome to our latest episode of our YouTube Live. Today we're going to be doing a repot, my friends. We're going to have some fun. I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see if this works. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2, and 3. Check 1, 2, and 3. Okay, you guys, so we're going to jump right into it. We're going to be working today with the pink quill air plant, and I'm going to be doing a little repot, which is going to be super fun. So definitely stick around. Now our pink quill air plant, she looks like this. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the Tilsandia pink quill. Absolutely beautiful plant, very tropical vibes, and it does have these little very delicate purple flowers that will bloom out of each and every one of these little tiny nodes that you see right here. And this is an awesome plant. It kind of reminds me of the orchid because it does come back even after the node has died, in which case, you know, you'll go ahead and you'll trim at the base, and we do have a blog about it if you're not sure, so be sure to check out verdantlyfe.com. Go to our blog to learn a little bit more. Now, I want to show you guys the planters that I'm going to use today. I'm going to put my pink quill in this cute 4-inch Kokendama hanging moss ball. I love the presentation. I think this is ideal for any place in your home, really, whether it's the kitchen, the bathroom, patio, living room, bedroom, wherever you want to put this. But this is one of those planters that's just super adorable, and I love the size. I think 4 inches is a really good size for a lot of different plants. And again, it's a hanging Kokendama moss ball, super fun. I also have another size up, which is the Daphne planter. She's our newest planter. We released this in September for our birthday celebration. I love the size. It's a 4.5-inch ceramic planter with a matching rose gold tray. Adorable, and that's a 4.5-inch. So if you're looking for something that's a size up from the Kokendama moss ball, then I would recommend that for you guys. Next up, we have the Athena planter, which is a 5.5-inch ceramic planter. All of these have a unique design. No two are alike, so each and every one of them are different. And of course, it does have the matching rose gold little tray there. And we've got, of course, the drainage holes, which are very important in each and every one of your planters. And finally, I have this one. This is the Celine. So this is the 6.5-inch planter. Also does have a drainage hole at the bottom, and we've got the watering tray to capture any of those water droplets, also in rose gold. So I love that we have a set of these, and I wanted to go ahead and do a repot and show you exactly what I do. So Celine, she gets 3 pink quills. These other ones are going to receive 1. So first, I think I'm going to start with my littler ones, and then we're going to work our way up. Now, to help me not to make a terrible, horrible mess, I have this amazing tool. This is my repotting transplant pad, and it keeps all of the messes in one place. I don't have to worry if I'm doing a repot indoors that I'm gonna get dirt and mess everything up, mess up the carpet. You know, I know a lot of people stress out about repotting, so I did want to go ahead and show you guys how I do such a messy job and not make such a mess. So here I've got my in-house all organic soil. We do make this here at Verdant Lyfe. So if you're looking for a mixture that already has good fertilizing properties and something that's just ready to go, we make this mix in-house, and it is available for sale on our website, verdantlyfe.com. So be sure to check that out, okay, guys? And thank you all so much for tuning in, all 12 of you. If you want to go ahead and put any comments there, if you want to say anything, go right ahead. Okay, somebody said happy Friday. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. That's Miss Sherry, of course, Who else would that be other than my Miss Sherry Berry, who I love and adore? Sherry is such a joy and pleasure to work with. She does things that you would never imagine. And the love and the care that she puts in to this place, it just really puts a big smile on my face. So we're super happy and we're super blessed to have her. Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. So first planter that I want us to do is going to be the Daphne, which is a 4.5-inch planter. Easy peasy. Now at home, when you do this, all you gotta do with your plant, I like to kind of tilt it to the side, and I'm gonna gently squeeze, and you should see that the plant will very easily come out of that planter, okay? Now what I wanna go ahead and do, I wanna grab a little bit of soil here, place that at the bottom of my plant. I'm gonna add a little bit more. And very carefully, I'm gonna go ahead and place her right here. And I'm gonna top her off a wee bit. Make sure she's nice and secure. And remember, I'm using my repotting mat, which just makes everything so great. Someone put here, where are you from? Great question. So I'm coming to you guys live from sunny South Florida. We are located in Broward County in the city of Coral Springs. So if you're ever in the area, we are a brick and mortar, and you guys can come on down. You guys can browse and check out our store. Okay, so this is the first plant in our Daphne planter. She's looking pretty good. I like that, and that was easy. How easy was that? That took me less than 1 minute to do. So when you at home, when you order a plant that's in a 4-inch, I advise that you do a repot. Put it in a either fancier planter that you might have at home, or you can go ahead and order one of ours at verdantlyfe.com. And again, this is the Daphne. It's a 4.5-inch, and this was a 4-inch planter right here. I'm definitely going to repurpose this little planter, so I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to just keep it off to the side over here. Now the next one that I'm going to go ahead and do is going to be the Athena. So this is slightly bigger. This is 5.5 inches, okay? 5.5 inches. All right, and I kind of want to like gauge how much soil I'm gonna put, so I'm gonna go about up to right here. And big shout out to Wanda, who helped me prepare everything for my repotting project this afternoon with you guys. Sometimes we don't get to see what happens behind the scenes, and guys, a lot of stuff is happening behind the scenes. So much is going on, a lot of teamwork, a lot of effort. So I have to give my girls at the shop a big shout out to Wanda, big shout out to Kelly, big shout out to Sherry, big shout out to Ofra, who is our CEO. And of course, big shout out to Shelly, who's our chocolate lab. If you guys ever visit the shop, she's gonna demand a belly rub. I'm warning you guys right now. She is gonna want attention and love. And we don't mind giving that to her because she's such a sweetheart. So we now have our soil about yay high. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and begin. Okay, so I'm gonna tilt her to the side carefully. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit, kind of rotate her. If it's a little difficult, just keep on giving her a little squeeze. It will come out. There you go. Okay, so we've got her intact. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and place her in here like so. Pretty cool, huh? Easy. This is a very easy and a relaxing activity for you to do at home. I'm gonna grab my soil. Now what I like to do, I kind of like to lift the leaves up so I don't get them stuck in the crevices. So I'm just gonna kind of grab her like this, grabbing my soil. And again, I'm super happy that I'm using the repotting mat because all of this mess is gonna stay in one place. cleanup is gonna be a breeze. And it's nice to do a repotting in the AC, I will say that. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate her and work on her other side. And I'm just grabbing these leaves to hold them up so that they don't get stuck in the soil when I'm adding more to my pot. And some people might use gloves. I don't really like using gloves because I feel like I just can't grab anything properly. But if you need to use gloves, that's okay. You use your gloves. But as I like to say, dirt don't hurt. All right. We're doing very good here. We're gonna grab some more soil. We're gonna add more soil. Okay. I'm gonna make sure she's securely in there. Add some more. Sometimes you want to use your hand like me. I just feel like I have more control sometimes when I do that. Okay. Rotate her again. Okay. And there you have it. The pink quill in the Athena planter, 5.5 inches. And I'm gonna put these two next to each other so we can see the difference. So my 4.5 inch, which is the smaller one, and my 5.5 inch Daphne, like Daphne from Bridgerton. If anybody's watching that show, I can't wait for the new season. And if you haven't watched that show, maybe you should. It's pretty good. I like it. And here we have this one again in Athena. Oh, there's actually like a little caterpillar in here. So cute. Next size we're gonna be doing is going to be the larger one, which this one is called Celine. This is a 6.5 inch planter. I'm gonna probably need a little more soil for my project. Maybe not. Maybe I'm okay. We're gonna find out. Maybe I'm okay. I'm thinking I might be okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my soil. In this specific arrangement, it gets 3 pink quills. So if you're gonna get a pink quill gift for somebody and you wanna really wow them, get the Celine, get the big one because it comes with 3 plants. I think it's the better value if you're asking for my personal opinion. All right. Actually, I think we have the perfect amount of soil for all of our projects, so I'm super happy about that. Okay. So for this specific arrangement, which remember, this is a 6.5 inch, so I have filled it up until about here. All right. Now, we're gonna go ahead and take our plants. Okay. I'm gonna remove this. And again, I'm gonna put her on the side. I'm gonna squeeze the planter, gently take her out of there. We're gonna repurpose that for another plant project. If you see any leaves that are wilted or damaged, you can just remove that. Just give her a little love if she needs it, you know? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and place her here. I'm gonna kind of do like a little triangle, if you will. Next, I'm gonna use my other little pink quill. This one's flowering, it's super cute. Okay. I'm gonna take off this leaf because she needs some love here. Go ahead and put her in there. It's looking good, and I've only put 2. Okay, one more for this arrangement. And again, this is the pink quill, the Tillisandia cyan. She's so pretty. Look how pretty she is. And remember that at some point, the node, once it turns green or brown, you're gonna go ahead and give the node a trimming at the base, and then she will give you a new generation probably in the springtime. And if you see any flowers that are just wilting, you just carefully remove those. give you new growth. Okay, so we've kind of placed everything. Now I'm just gonna arrange them a little, just accommodate them. And I'm gonna top them off with the soil that they need. And I like to just push the leaves to the side, kind of out of the way, while I'm putting my soil in here. And when you do a repotting project at home, definitely use your repotting mat so you don't make a big mess, but I want you guys to know there's a lot of things that are happening to you, chemically speaking, when you do a repotting project. You're actually releasing serotonin and dopamine when you are interacting with plants, especially when you're touching soil and you're getting your hands like physically dirty. And that's why I say dirt don't hurt, you know, because it does so much good for us. So I don't know if you guys have plants at home. I'm hoping that if you guys are watching me on YouTube, you might have at least one or you're thinking about getting some, but plants are amazing. And we love plant magic. We love caring for plants, and we love all the benefits that plants give us. Obviously, plants, they purify the oxygen that we breathe, but there's also many other benefits that they provide. They help us with our creativity, believe it or not. They also help us to stay grounded and focused. So if maybe you're feeling a little anxious at work, or you just feel like maybe you can't concentrate at your job or when you're studying for something, I encourage you to consider getting a plant for that space that might need it. And you're gonna see how different you feel in that space just because you added a plant. And if you're a first timer, if you're new here, a great first time plant for you would probably be the pink quill. And I do want to mention that the pink quill, it is totally pet friendly. And I know a lot of people have pets at home, cats, dogs, birds, ferrets, all kinds of stuff you guys have. We want to make sure that you are aware we have a great pet-friendly selection at verdantlyfe.com, and we do ship houseplants nationwide. Not only are we a brick and mortar where you guys can come and shop here personally Monday through Friday, but you guys can also order plants from the comfort of home, and we will deliver those plants to your front door. Okay, so definitely look into those different promotions and specials that we're offering every single week. And here is the end result of the pink quill in my Celine planter. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Look at how pretty that is, right? It's gorgeous. And again, that's the 6.5 inch in Celine. Now, last but certainly not least, I left the Cocodama moss ball for last. This is a 4-inch planter right here. And remember, it's really great for hanging. It looks so good. It's so attractive looking, I'm being honest. I love it. And again, look at all of the mess that is in my repotting mat. Not on the table, not on the floor. It's all in this repotting mat. And it's just gonna be so easy and breezy to clean up this mess when I'm done. So I've got my next pink quill right here. And just to answer your question here in the chat, where are you from? I am from Florida. I was born in Florida, and our shop is also in Florida. Specifically, we are in Broward County, which is the South Florida area, and we're in a little city called Coral Springs. Super nice here. The people are pretty decent. I'm not gonna complain. The schools are nice too. But yeah, we live in Coral Springs here, and our plants in Coral Springs are very happy, so you guys gotta come visit us here at the nursery. We have so much fun. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead, and because it's a Cocodama moss ball, I'm gonna remove some of the excess soil. And I also wanna check on her roots to make sure we're doing all right here. Okay, she looks pretty darn good. Just gonna break her up, remove any of the loose soil. Don't hurt her roots, but I'm just loosening up the soil. Look at those beautiful, healthy roots that we have there. And guys, if you're ever active on our other platforms, I encourage you to check out the giveaway that we currently have going on. It's going on the Instagram platform. It is our latest flagged post. So we went ahead and pinned that to our profile to make it easy for you guys to find. All right, there's my pink quill. Okay, now what I want to do, I want to put a little bit of soil in here. Put a little bit more. And like I said, if you want to do a project like this, but you don't want to get your hands as dirty as I did, you may use gloves. So now I'm going to go ahead and carefully place her in. Oh, how pretty is that, you guys? I'm going to adjust the chain. And this is the result, fam. What do you guys think? How pretty is that, right? Stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, easy to add a pop of color into any living space. Your office, your study room, your living room, your balcony, your patio, your master bedroom, anywhere. This will look good anywhere, I promise you. One recommendation that I do want to mention is that it needs to be misted. You can mist it like twice a week. She does really good. And this does really nicely in the bathroom because of that humidity. And look at those beautiful tropical vibes, you guys. So again, this is my pink quill in the 4-inch Kokedama moss ball. Make sure you guys check out the different options that I have available on verdantlyfe.com, and you guys will truly be amazed. And again, these are pet-friendly plants. I have a great selection of pet-friendly plants, so be sure to check out what we do have at verdantlyfe.com. What do you guys think? Easy, right? And you at home, if you're local in the South Florida area and you have a repotting project that you need some help with, come on and bring it on over to Verdant Lyfe, and we'll go ahead and do that repotting project for you. We'll help you. We'll make sure that everything is transplanted correctly, safely, and that no harm comes to your plant. Sometimes plants just need a little bit of love, attention, trimming, and a bigger place to thrive and grow. So if that sounds like something that you need, reach out to us. You may message us personally, hello@verdantlyfe.com, and our repotting services are specifically for our locals. Okay, but remember, we do ship houseplants and other plant accessories nationwide to all 50 states. Make sure you guys hit that like button and that subscribe button. Like and follow for more. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye, you guys.